Good morning, friends. Well, today is February 11th. This reading is for February 10th. Today, the moon is in Leo. I got a nice photo of it. I was pretty excited. All right, let's see what Spirit would have to say for us this week. Oh my gosh, the first card out is the moon. Then we've got the lily. That's that softer energy that we like. But it's also wisdom. It's our work card, our lifestyle card. So, and then we've got the mountain, and then we have the gentleman, and then we have the birds, and then we have the flowers, and then we have the lady, and then we have the whip, and then we have the sun. So the whip in the upper left-hand corner, that kind of denotes, hard work, okay, especially with the sun in the knighting position here. So I feel like everything that you're working very hard for is coming into alignment, and it's it's being revealed, but it's also in recovery, and it's also flourishing. Okay, and then we have the talks. The communication card is in the center. We also have the mountains, so that mountain and that bird kind of indicates a little bit of online. Okay, all right, let's see what else. We've got the tree, which is more healing energy. And then we have the snake, which is my alignment. And then we've got the tower, which is official. It's also of importance. And then we have the crossroads, the bear, the cross. The bear and the cross, that's kind of, a little bit of a cross to bear, but it's also that feeling of significance, and it's also destiny related, okay? And then we have the letter. And then we have the fox, and then we have the book. So I do see a little bit of, collaborations here, a little bit of offer possibly, especially with the bear there. But it's high finance kind of a feel to it because we've got the tower, the bear, and the letter and the book. So that might be, something is where you're laying down your roots a little bit, might be family related. But it's also choices that need to be made because we've got the crossroads there. So remember, those crossroads, those decisions that you make will put you on the path to your destiny. That is a clear message here in this portrait. Okay, and then we've got the cavalier, or the rider, I like to call him. And then we've got the mice, and then we've got the key, and then we've got the scythe, and then we have the anchor, and then we have the house. And then we have the clover, and then we have the ring, and then we have the child. Okay, I do see something new, a new offer, a new arrival, possibly a new residence. But it's also, the family or close work environment is highlighted here too. So I do see some solutions, and I do see blessings, a little bit of excitement too. Okay, there is going to be a change, and it's new and fresh. Okay, which we like to see that. And then we have the stars, and then we have the dog, and then we have the heart, and then we have the stork, and then we have the garden, and then we have the clouds, and then we have the coffin, and then we have the fish, and then we have the ship. The fish and the ship, that's kind of like your day-to-day projects. I do see the wish fulfillment card there, the stars, a little bit of, maybe a higher vibrational feel to it, okay? But we also have the clouds. The clouds can have that feeling of maybe self-doubt, but Spirit does not want you to have self-doubt. There is going to be, projects that are going to bring you passion, but you also, don't doubt yourself. The coffin has that feel of transformational energy. So, sometimes we don't, give ourselves enough credit, okay? But the fish, that's our finance too, or, maybe abundance, that feel to it. And then we've got the upper left-hand corner is the whip. That whip is very challenging. So, nothing worth having, you have to work for it. Anything worth having, you have to work for it. And then our bottom left is the gentleman. The bottom right is going to be the dog. I do see some challenging week, though, ahead. Could be weather related as well. Our dead center card is the bear. That bear, it's managerial, yeah, and it's business, yeah, finances, but it's also like nurturing energy, protection, and significant. So keep that in mind too. All right, and then our conclusion to the week is the clover, the dog, and then we've got the snake. Now that snake with the clover, that is a little bit of a risk taker feel to it, okay? But we also have a lucky friendship here that brings blessings, transformational energy, but destiny, okay? Because the cross is in that corner of that portrait. So I like to see that being, yeah, it can be challenging. A little bit of that bittersweet feel to it in that portrait. But overall, I do feel that you're going to have friends that are going to help pull you through that, okay? Things are definitely coming into alignment there. Yeah, we have a landing, we have an arrival, we have news, we have, the moon and the sun. That's my two combinations that I like to see, loving relationships coming out of friendships. So I do see birds in the center of that portrait, and there's big love, big success feel. So, whatever projects that you're working on, I see progress, I see research, I see development, and everything is coming to a conclusion where you possibly are going to feel pretty tired though, okay? Because, that coffin has that feel of rest too, okay? It also has a period of being away. And maybe that might be a little bit of issue too, okay? The dog is down there at the far right, which I can't help but think that, that might be your pets. All right, let's see, what else do I see? The key is definitely hard work. Okay, you have to put in the work, put in the effort. I do see the moon being there, so I feel like things are going to be, shedding new light on information. And then I see a new project. So there's going to be a new project that brings you excitement, possibly a gift. And the gift could also be in the written form. Okay, and what else? I do see a little bit of a navigational issue possibly. Whenever I see the ship and the snake there, I get a little concerned because driving can be, where you have to maneuver, maybe take a different road. Yeah, that's where the crossroads might come into play. But, where I was telling you earlier that it might be weather related, just be careful out on the roads, folks. This week we don't know what the weather's going to bring. And I know that one reading that I did, it came out of nowhere, and I had mentioned it. So I do feel that this one we're given a little bit more heads up. So just prepare and plan, okay? I do see preparing and planning here too. I do see a challenge, maybe a little bit of stagnant, stuck energy that's breaking loose, okay? And it might have to do with something official. Okay, because the tower is there. All right. All right, folks. Well, I know this is kind of a fast reading. I have to get out the door early this morning. So you have a blessed week. Take care. And if you'd like a personal reading, always feel free to reach out to me. I will schedule you at my next convenience. All right, folks. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.